Hello soulmates, welcome back to my channel. This is Sew with Pivots. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So today we're going to be learning how to make this beautiful dress for a girl of 9 to 10. Enjoy. So to make this, I made use of 1.5 yards of silk fabric. So I went ahead to fold my fabric into 4 folds. That is, we are cutting the back and the front at the same time. Now for the half cut, the length of my upper cut is 13 inches plus 1 inch. So I'm marking out 14 inches for my half cut. So this is an halter neck dress, but it will have a little guard at the neckline. Therefore, I will take my full shoulder measurement divided by 2, which is 6 inches. My armhole measurement is also 6 inches. My chest measurement is 30 inches divided by 4 is 7.5 inches plus 2 inch. I have 9.5 inches, and I'm going to use the same 9.5 inches on my waistline. So we'll connect it straight like this. So on my waistline, I'm going to go up by 0.5 inches and then we'll connect it this way. For my neck depth, I measured 1 inches neck depth for both the front and the back. So we'll connect it this way, and we'll also connect our armhole, and then we go ahead and cut. So after cutting, I'm going to take out my front bodice, and then this is my back bodice. I'm going to come down by 3 inches, and then we are going to cut it open to form a slit so that our head can easily pass through. And then this is what we have. So the next thing we're going to do is to place our front bodice. Then we're going to finish up the armhole with a bias strip. I'll do so for the front and the back, and also the slit. And then this is what we have. I already finished it up. I used a bias strip, and this is what I used. So this is what we have. The next thing we're going to do is to run a gather stitch on the neckline. So we'll just run a gather stitch on both the front and the back neckline. So this is what we have, and then I'll go ahead and measure it. I want my front piece to be 6 inches. So this is the 6 inches after the gathers, and for the back piece I have 3 inches on both sides. That's also making it towards 6 inches. So for the neckline, for the halter neck, I'm going to fold this piece of fabric into 4, and then I'm going to go ahead to measure just like we measure for flare, and I'm going to be marking 6 inches all round. So the idea behind this is for me to be able to get my round neck measurement. You can cut it in a straight piece, but I prefer cutting it this way so that it will avoid gapping. And my round neck measurement is 20 inches. So on fold, we are supposed to get 10 inches plus 0.5 inch allowance. So 10.5 inches is what I have here, which is accurate. So I'll go ahead and cut my collar width. My collar width is 1.5 inches, so I'm going to go up by 1.5 inches, and then I'll connect and then cut out. So after cutting it out, I'm going to open it up at both edges, so that at the end of the day we're going to be having 2 pieces. So I've opened up one side, and then I'm opening up the second side. So I've opened up the second side, and then this is what we have. So we have 2 pieces. So this is it. So I'll go ahead and fold in here like this. I'll just fold it a little by 1/4 or 1/2 inch. Then I'll sew here, and sew here. That's all. But before then, I've now cut out my loop. So I want to use this elastic for my loop, and it is 2 inches. So I'll just fold it into 2, then I'll place it here like this. And then before I go ahead and sew it. So after sewing, we'll go ahead and notch it, or you can cut out the excess fabric. So I went ahead to notch. After notching, I turned it over, and then this is what we have. So I'm going to fold it like this so that I can get my center point. So I went ahead to notch my center point, and then I'm also going to get the center point of my main bodice. So I'm going to match it center point to center point. So I'm going to place it like this and then match that center point, and then we go ahead and sew our front neckline. So I'll go ahead and sew. I'll also bring my back neckline and then I'll join it to the collar and sew. So I'll do so for the two sides of the back, and then this is what we have after joining. So we'll go ahead and finish up this collar. So I'll go ahead and take it in by 1/2 inch this way. You can go ahead and press it so that it will be easy, and then we sew it all around, and then this is what we have. I already sewed it all around. So we'll keep it aside. Mind you, this is a high-low gown, so our front gown length is 31 inches while our back gown length is 37 inches. So I started marking from our half cut, which is 13 inches to 37 inches. Then I added 1.5 inches. So what I have here is 38.5 inches. And then the width is 14 inches. That's the width of this fabric. Please mind you, our fabric is on fold. And then for the front, we have this other piece of fabric, and the width is also 14 inches on fold, while the length for the front, remember I told you, is what, 31 inches. So I'll start measuring from my half cut, which is 13 inches to 31 inches plus 1.5 inches. We have 32.5 inches for the front piece. So I'm going to place my back skirt piece, and then I'll place my front skirt piece on the top of it, and then I'm just going to mark out the curve line for the back. Mind you, the back is 6 inches longer than the front piece, so you can do yours as you like. You can try to make it 7 or 8, it's up to you. So I'll just curve it out to meet our front skirt piece, and then we go ahead and cut. So the next thing we're going to do is to also mark out the waistline. Now you can decide to leave it like this and then you run a gathers before attaching to the bodice. But for my own, I want to mark exactly what I have on the waistline. So I'm going to place my upper bodice like this and then mark out that waistline. And then we're going to connect it to form like an A-shaped skirt kind of. So we're going to connect it this way back to the hem of the front piece of our skirt. And then this is what we have. So we'll go ahead and cut. So this is what we have. We'll open it up this way, and then we'll place our upper bodice on it like this, and then we're going to join it on the waistline. So we're going to sew it, and I'll do so for both the front and the back. So this is it. This is what we have after joining. So we'll go ahead now to cut our elastic, and this elastic I'm going to be fixing on it. I have 2 pieces of this elastic, and the length of my elastic is 10 inches. So I'll go ahead and fix it on the center line. So you open up your seam, and then I think it's better you iron it out. Iron out your seam, then you place your elastic on it like this, and then you stitch on it. You stitch on it through that middle line. I'll go ahead and do so for both the front and the back, and I've done so, and then this is what we have. You can see how we gathered that waistline. Going to join the sides of our bodies this way, and then we go ahead and sew. So I'm going to do so for the two sides. So after doing that, the next one we're going to do is to fold our hemline and sew it all round. And then we'll also go ahead and fix our button on the neckline. So we'll fix our button. And then that is it. This is the outcome of our dress. Please, if you know you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share my video to other soulmates. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.